So, you're thinking about moving over to Round Rock, Texas, but you want to know, is this really the place for you? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you what 300,000, 500,000, and 700,000 buys you in Round Rock, Texas. So with that being said, let's jump right in today's video. If this is your first time to my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Austin, Texas, then make sure you subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current Austin market. My name is Blake. I'm with the Living in Austin, Texas team, and we love getting calls every single day from people just like you thinking about making the move down to Austin. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, don't hesitate to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move down to Austin. So currently I am right downtown Round Rock. This is awesome because, you know, there's not a whole lot of little downtowns and these newer communities around here. I say Round Rock's a newer community, meaning, whoa. Anyways, most of these new areas around Austin, they're all new developments and there's no real true downtown, you know, where there's shopping and restaurants and bars, and Round Rock has that all. It's awesome. I mean, look all across the street. You don't even have to go downtown Austin if you want to have a little night out. You've got all of these bars, including the Round Rock Tavern, Brass Tap. I mean, there's a whole bunch over here. Now, they may not stay open till 2 a.m., but there's a lot over here. You don't even have to go far at all. There's so many great restaurants as well. We have Salt Lick Barbecue over here, which started out in Dripping Springs, actually, but it's become so popular that they have opened up a location over here. They also have this restaurant called The Urban, great food. It's inside of a converted bungalow, which is super neat as well. And then, of course, hold on, let me get away from the street. It's getting a little loud over there. Of course, we have the famous Round Rock donuts. So if you haven't heard, Round Rock is known for its donuts. I know, a little odd. I'm not the biggest donut fan myself, but I gotta say, they are pretty darn good. So you gotta try them out. Usually there's a line over here, so keep in mind, they are pretty tasty. With that being said, that is really downtown. You know, I didn't know, there's a lot of boutiques. I'm not the biggest shopper, you know, as you can tell, but there's a lot of boutiques, restaurants, food, all over here, and it's really walkable. I really like this downtown Round Rock that you could just come over here, hang out, and you don't have to go all the way down to downtown Austin if you just wanna, you know, walk around with the family. With that being said, let us show you our first neighborhood. Let's go. Started to rain on me a little bit, but hey, we're still out here filming. We are in our first neighborhood. Now, before I get into further details, I didn't even mention where Round Rock was. I just assumed you guys would know. Now, for the Austinites, you will know, but if you're not from Austin, Round Rock is just 23 minutes north of Austin. It's about 25 minutes from the airport. Now, keep in mind, these times are if there's really zero to no traffic at all. So add 10 or 15 minutes if, you know, you're traveling in those peak times. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of history on the Round Rock area. So Round Rock was actually formed in 1851. Settlers moved over here and there was this round rock near this low water crossing where they would cross the water with their wagons, and that's how it became known as the Round Rock. It's actually, you can actually still see it today in the Bushy Creek neighborhood. So if you're over here, check that out. It's a pretty old rock. But anyways, another little interesting fact that I learned is that there was this shootout in 1878 with this guy named Sam Bass. And apparently he was this big train robber and he died here in Round Rock in a shootout. And so he's actually buried just about 5 minutes away at the Round Rock Cemetery. So I thought that was pretty neat right here in Round Rock, train robber. But anyways, we are coming up to our first home. So this neighborhood is just 5 minutes north of downtown Round Rock, just on the other side of I-35. And the home is actually right behind me. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right around 1,500 square feet. It was built in the 1984, I believe, but it's $335,000. That makes the price per square foot right at $214 a square foot. So we definitely have some affordability over here in Round Rock. You know, just to compare apples to apples, the median home price in Round Rock is right at around $436,000. While in Austin, it's right at about $530,000. It's really affordable is what I'm trying to say compared to Austin. Anyways, Round Rock really blossomed or boomed in the 1990s, early 2000s once Dell moved over here. And so Dell is one of the biggest employers over here. Most of these homes on this street and in this neighborhood are older homes built in the 80s, but you will find a ton of these new developments all around Round Rock that have all these new construction homes or homes built in the past 20 years, just because there were so many people moved over here when Dell established their headquarters over here. Shout out Michael Dell. That pretty much covers this part of town, and we will see you guys in our next neighborhood. Oh, I forgot to mention that this home actually backs up to the greenbelt, which is super nice. That means one, no neighbors, and two, you got a beautiful backyard. Might have a little bit more mosquitoes though. Anyways, we're gonna drive you guys around, show you guys the neighborhood, of course, but we'll see you guys over at the second neighborhood. Okay, we are over here at our second neighborhood. This is the Kenny Fort condominiums, specifically the Grove neighborhood. So yes, these are technically condominiums. However, they're all detached single family. So you'll often find that in Austin just because it's easier to, instead of subdividing, to just condoize. So these are all detached units. They probably share an HOA. There's no sidewalks, unfortunately. Or there actually is a little sidewalk here, but there's no street parking. That's pretty common in Austin to see. But we're walking up to our second home. This is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, right at around 2,100 square feet. Now this is a newer community. This home in particular was built in 2018, and it is right behind me. And it is $475,000, making this right at $220 a square foot. So not bad at all. Brand new, almost brand new construction, 5 years. That's not that old. That's pretty darn new. All these homes are nice brick and stone, Texas looking homes, I would definitely say. Very nice and high end as well. Over here, you know, we're talking about Round Rock. Well, actually, did you know Round Rock was voted the best place to live in 2023? So that's saying something. You know, come check out Round Rock if you're thinking about living in Austin. Check out Round Rock. You know, it might be the perfect fit for you. Now, Round Rock ISD, that is one of the largest independent school districts here in Austin. It is ginormous. Now, it is a pretty good darn school system. Some schools are better than others, but keep in mind, there's 35 elementary schools, 11 middle schools, and 7 high schools. So it is a big, big district. So not all of them are top notch, but a lot of those schools are great. There are some 10 out of 10 high schools over here. Now we're also less than 5 minutes away from the Kalahari Resort. So if you don't know what Kalahari Resort, maybe you know what Wisconsin Dells is, but if you don't know what Wisconsin Dells is, it's the same developers up in Wisconsin Dells. It's this ginormous resort. It has this huge, huge water park that is a ton of fun. They've got arcades, they've got a convention center there, ginormous place. And they just opened it up during COVID in 2020. So it's really new and it's right in your backyard. So if you do have kids, well, that's a perfect place to have a staycation or whatnot. I know I had a lot of fun going to all the water parks, you know, when I was a kid. Well, what am I even talking about? Maybe I need to get down there this weekend. Now, we also have the Round Rock Express that is really close to here. This is maybe about 2 or 3 miles away. Now, the Round Rock Express is a minor league baseball team here in Round Rock. It's the minor league of the Texans up in Dallas, the MLB team. This is their minor league team down here. So you can go check out those games. I know I had a lot of fun. Same thing, having fun at those minor league games. Now, I actually haven't been to a game yet, so I've heard they're a lot of fun. I need to get out to one of the games. I've been to the Austin FC, I've been to UT, you know, of course, UT games, football, basketball, but I haven't been to a Round Rock Express game, something on my to-do list. That pretty much wraps up over here. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys the area. I'm gonna drive through, show you guys what's around here. But I'll see you guys over in our final, last neighborhood. We are in our third and last neighborhood. We're over here in the Eagle Ridge subdivision. We're walking up to our final and last home. This home is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It is just under 3,400 square feet, built in 2007, and it is priced at $725,000, making it $215 a square foot. Now, this home has some unique characteristics. First of all, let's check it out behind me. Well, it's got a beautiful tree in the front yard, but inside, we've got some interesting things such as a greenish office. I mean, you can always paint it. It's different though. Nice kitchen, awesome turf backyard with a sweet little pool, so you are covered in those hot Texas summers. Let's talk about the neighborhood a little bit. This is a newer neighborhood. Most of these homes were built in the early 2000s, so still fairly new. Sidewalks over here, quiet of course. Now, where are we near? What's nearby? Well, you know what? We've got the one and only Ikea here, right about 5 minutes away. The only Ikea in Austin. So you can go over there, get those Swedish furniture, get those sweet Swedish meatballs, and it's right in your backyard. Alongside of there is the Round Rock outlet. So the Round Rock outlet is a ginormous outlet mall. We have one down in San Marcos, which from here would be easily an hour from here. So you've got these Round Rock outlets right in your backyard, so you can do all the shopping you want. Maybe I need to stop over there as well on my way home. Anyways, enough about me. We've got one other great spot over here, Old Settlers Park. Old Settlers Park is 640 acres. It's ginormous. They've got 20 baseball fields. They have softball fields, volleyball courts. They even have movie nights there sometimes. You can go fishing, they have ponds, they have all these trails all around that. You'll see runners there all the time. That is just 1 or 2 miles away. So you can just hop in your car, head over there and enjoy the beautiful Round Rock scenery. That pretty much wraps up today's video. You know, of course I will show you guys around. Oh geez, look at this. Lakeway the climb was worth the view. Can you see that beautiful view behind me? You know, Round Rock, I would say it's a little bit more flatter than Lakeway or, you know, West Austin, but you definitely still got some views in some parts, so keep that in mind. But anyways, like I said, of course, I'm gonna show you guys around. I hope I get a call from you guys or I see you guys down here in person, even better. That pretty much wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. Please like it if you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.